morning, team. Hope you guys are well today. Alright, so AMC is up. It's up today. It looks good. And like I said, what I said a few days ago, people were asking me a lot about what I thought about AMC. And what I said is that I think what could potentially happen here is that we get the squeeze and we run up to 30, 40, 20, 30, 40 bucks. That's still probably what I'm looking at. I'm holding it still on both the different platforms, and we're going to see what happens here. But there's certainly a squeeze going on with AMC today. Everything else is pretty slow, but that's okay, because we don't need everything else to move. Alright. I'm just sitting here waiting to drink my coffee, guys. So I'm going to just be quiet until my coffee cools down enough. We could build a watch list. We got NOVN reverse splitting right here. It's up to $8 from like 82 cents. Looks like a 10 to 1 reverse split. We got PIRS that's still moving some. We got PTIX that's kind of trying here. So like PTIX is kind of trying. Let me ask you guys a question. Which one's better? Like look, I'm going to swap these out and see if this works. Is this better? Which one's better, guys? Let me know. The middle or the right side? Which one's better? But AMC, guys. It's looking great. It's looking great. I think this looks better. Alright, but yeah, you can see AMC is up to 1760s, guys. Let me know what your favorite stock is right now. We're starting the stream a little bit late, and I think that's okay. Because I'm on vacation, and I've been sick, and if there's anything I need to do right now, it's relax. I mean, I think the squeeze is already going on, Joe. Like I said the last few weeks, like I'm holding AMC, and I'm holding AMC long, and I'm hoping it goes up, of course. You know what I mean? Like I'm holding AMC long, and I'm hoping it goes up, of course. But I also think that there's a lot of irresponsible talk here. You know, like listen, AMC's great, and I'm holding AMC long, and I'm making my money with AMC going up. But I feel like the people pretending like AMC is going to hit $1,000 or $10,000 this year, I think they may be wrong. But like maybe I'm wrong, you know. That's plausible, and no, not plausible, but that's possible, you know. That it does, I guess. I just think that's unlikely. But I think, like I said last week, a more likely scenario, which is one I've been really open about, is that we get the squeeze up and the stock starts to move. And, you know, what would need to happen with AMC here on this gap up. Now, let me explain to you guys what would need to happen. All right, so we're over these levels and it looks great. But what would need to happen is that on this pop, the hedge funds would need to get in more short than they currently were. And the reason for that is because AMC just doesn't have the short float. It doesn't matter what. There's a lot of talk about synthetic shares and all that stuff, and like I get it. But like what I'm saying is that in order for a big crazy parabolic squeeze like that to happen, the hedge funds have to jump in short here and then get squeezed out again. Which could happen, and that's kind of what I'm holding. And I've been long in AMC. Of course, I'm making money with AMC here. I'm holding AMC on Webull, but that's just what I think is going to happen. I might be wrong, of course, and again, I think one of the worst things to come out of this is that anytime you're wrong or disagree or have like an opposing view, people get really insulting and weird. Most of the time those people are new to the market, or they're just way too emotional about the positions they're in. And so with that said, I hope AMC goes up, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope AMC goes to 1,000, but we'll see. And I'm sure if it doesn't, everybody will just never mention it again, but we'll see. Yeah, possible, Frankie. Possible. Yeah, like I said, I'm green and bullish on AMC. We don't have to believe the exact same thing to both be bullish in it. I'm holding it clearly, and I'm holding it on Webull, and I've been very open about holding it on Webull over the last month. Maybe that's the only stock. Like, listen, me holding any stock for a month means I'm bullish in it. For sure. And I'm holding it on Webull in the 920s. So I've been bullish on AMC from the 920s. More so than GameStop. And GameStop even ripped up some. Like, here's GameStop. So, like, GameStop's even moving up some. But I've been more bullish on AMC than any of the other ones. Mostly just because I understand that it's still a real business. No offense to GameStop. But GameStop, I don't know. AMC is certainly a real business. You know what I mean? GameStop, listen, if it moves up, more power to it. Honestly, I bought these headphones the other day. Listen, the other day when I couldn't find, and maybe I'll retract some negative comments I've said about GameStop. The other day, we were on our way to the beach. My son did good in school. He got all E's and S pluses on his report card in school. And what he really wanted was that his Nintendo Switch broke about 6 months ago, maybe. About 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, my son's Nintendo Switch broke, which had, we got 13, 14 games on that thing. And we, in turn, had to buy him a new Switch. We didn't have to, but we wanted to reward him with positive reinforcement for doing something well. And so we had to find this Nintendo Switch that day. We couldn't find it anywhere. Best Buy was sold out. Every place we looked was sold out until we found it. We found one at a GameStop. It's where I bought this Zelda Hyrule AirPods case. I got this from GameStop too. And so GameStop still has some of a business model. As much as I've been negative about it, I mean, hey, it kind of helped me out the other day. And so shout out to GameStop, If they can change their corporate culture from what it was before to something more positive and supportive of young people and gamers, then I'm all for GameStop doing okay. And we'll see. GameStop's up to 220s, guys. 220s. How crazy is that? That's crazy. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, cool. And so let me know what you think about this. But did they have an Xbox Series X in stock? Absolutely not. Listen, I've been playing MLB The Show a lot. And one of the games I've wanted to play, listen, I tried to buy myself an Xbox Series X. And the only options to really get an Xbox Series X were to go to Amazon and wait a month and pay $800 to $1,000 to buy the Xbox Series X. No thank you. I found one at Best Buy an hour away from my house, a Series S, and I just went and bought it from Best Buy. It's not the Series X. I'm going to upgrade when they get those in stock. To be honest, though, you can't really blame GameStop for the lack of Series X's in stock. Like the Xbox Series X, what happened here is that when the Nintendo Switch first came out, they did this, where they drastically limited the supply. They drastically limited the supply of Nintendo Switches when they first debuted on the market to build up hype, to create a demand, and to ultimately sell and build hype and create demand for their products. Same thing the Nintendo Switch did. And so now that the new Xbox is out, Microsoft kind of stole a page out of Nintendo's book, and they limited how many they could put out. Listen, I promise you, Microsoft could put out as many Xbox Series X's as it needed to. It knew the demand, it knew the trends, it knew the studies. Xbox could have put out plenty of those Series X's. They didn't, though, because they wanted to do what Nintendo did successfully, which is create a huge hype and demand over the Nintendo Switch when it first dropped. Listen, if you tried to buy a Nintendo Switch within the first 6 months to a year of it dropping, you ain't about to find one. Back a few years ago, you weren't about to find one. Trust me, I got 2 kids. I got a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. I know. Now Microsoft did the same thing, and so, they're just building hype and demand for their system, which as a businessman, I understand. But my overarching point behind this is that it wasn't really GameStop's fault that they didn't have the Series X. It's Microsoft's fault. They could supply enough to make everybody happy, they just choose not to. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. As a video game lover, it's unfortunate. Hey, do your thing, A9. Dream your dreams, bro. I'm not shattering them today, I bought me some gourmet coffee. I'm not really a snooty coffee drinker. I usually just drink community coffee because I'm from Louisiana, and so I'm supporting Louisiana business. Shout out to Community Coffee. But I bought some snooty, it's like Geneva gourmet coffee. I'll let you guys know how it is. To be honest, it tastes exactly the same to me. It's kind of like wine, where even wine connoisseurs don't even know the difference. They just pretend the expensive one tastes better when it all tastes the same. But coffee tastes good. But yeah, GameStop up huge. Huge for here. Huge GameStop movement. GameStop's up crazy big right now. Crazy big. Let's see what happens. We're in AMC small, but we're also holding AMC on the other platform, and AMC's up to 1260s. Let's see if this one has any type of catalyst here. Let's see what's going on with AMC. Yeah, so let's read some tweets. I mean, I don't think we're going to get any real news about why this is going on. Let's read some tweets. That's where all the real news is coming in, and at least all the real speculation, So, let's find the tweets for AMC and GameStop here and see what's going on really with this. I present to you the Diamond Hand Dinner. Peanut butter sandwich, ramen, and a dollar store orange soda. Honestly, bro, get you some jelly on that peanut butter sandwich, sir. Here in the U.S., we make what's called peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And if you're overseas right now and you're hearing me talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and you're like, ugh, gross, that's gross, try it. Alright? A PB&J sandwich has sparked many businesses. Okay, the PB&J sandwich has created part of the civilized country that we know of. All right, so don't talk. I know you guys overseas in Europe are gonna talk smack about PB&Js. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't talk about what you don't know. Okay, that's all I'm saying here, guys. As I drink my coffee, I'm sorry, I gotta wake up a little bit. Here's AMC. It's up to 1780s right now. We're gonna see what happens. Hey, thank you, Mary. Yeah, GameStop dropped to... Where did GameStop drop to a few months ago? I mean, the most GameStop has really been down in the last month is down to 120. Now, like 3 or 4 months ago, it was down to like 33s. But, yeah. Peanut butter and regular butter sandwich sounds like something that's gonna cause diabetes, bro. I can't do that right now, dude. I'm trying to eat healthy, bro. So give me my jelly over butter. You know, at least jelly might have sugar in it, but at least it's a fruit. You know, that's it. We got AIRI pushing up. Honestly, the funny thing though is like when GameStop and AMC does this, everything else is like dead. Like, look, aside from a few reverse splits, we got 3 reverse splits at the very top of the list. We got NOVN with a almost certain 10 for 1 or 10 to 1 split. We got SCO with a split. We've got ZSL with a split. All 3 of those have got to be splits. This looks like a 4 to 1 split for ZSL. Could also be an acquisition, I guess. It's almost certainly a 4 to 1 split. We got NBRV. That doesn't look that bad. It's gapping up from 140s to 220s here. We got PIRS from yesterday, gapping up pretty big with all these as well. We got EXPR, you know, Express, gapping up some here. We have COS, KOSS. You know, these are all meme stocks, guys, and these are stocks that move with other meme stocks. They all kind of move together. So you get like KOSS, EXPR, you get GameStop and AMC, all making moves in unison with each other. So, hey, we're going to see what happens here. We're watching this, certainly, guys. We got ITP popping off here. But, yeah, honestly, I'm proud of AMC. Listen, me holding my AMC trade has been really polarized the last few days. And nobody really agrees with me here, you know? Like, if I had to pick a side, I guess I'm picking a side with the... I'm siding with the AMC, you know, traders, of course. But I understand both sides, and I'm in AMC though. I'm in AMC on 2 different platforms, and I've been extremely open about this the entire time. Honestly, guys, I'm just proud of myself for still holding AMC, because if you guys remember, I was thinking about selling all my position a few times back when AMC was dropping down to $10. So the fact that I'm still in AMC and I was able to catch this squeeze, hey, cheers to my AMC GameStop traders. Listen, we're green today. That's all that matters. At least you should be green, you know, unless you bought it really high or something, but you should be green. Let's see if AMC can break 20 bucks. Hey, what's up, 2? How you doing, brother? PB and honey? Nah, I never got that. It might be, John. It just depends on what setups, brother. It just depends on what sets up, man. So it's like, I don't know what I'm going to scalp today. Like, I could build a list, and we're going to go ahead and build this now. NBRV, first one. Of course, we're going to save the best for last. PIRS, and basically AMC, GameStop, KOSS, and EXPR. Those 4, these last 4 are the meme stocks, and then these 2 are the real penny stocks that we're looking. But we don't know what we're going to scalp today. We're not going to scalp AMC. We're not going to scalp GameStop. You know, what we are waiting to do is see if AMC breaks 20 bucks and hold it. I'm going to have to get my Webull accounts up here so we can watch that position as well, since I'm holding it in 2 different platforms. I see ITP gapping up some, so I guess we could throw ITP on the list. And so we're watching that. Throwing ITP on the list. It's at 51 cents. Yeah. All right, let me check it. My bad, bro. Yeah, so it says this spike in AMC nets $618 million losses for the short sellers. And honestly, that's a sight for sore eyes. I'm happy to see it. Screw the hedge funds, bro. Like, I don't care about the hedge funds. It doesn't matter to me. And I just hope, I would rather them lose money. Listen, I've said it very open. Listen, I have been on both sides of this AMC GameStop fiasco over the last few months. To be honest, like, let me be real, because GameStop was a terrible company. You know, no offense. It was a terrible company. Now, I was explaining this to somebody yesterday, but GameStop got pumped up and then hit an offering and made like $600 million. And so maybe GameStop's going to be able to change its business model. And again, if they can change the toxic culture that they had historically at their business, then I'm all for GameStop's success. Like, if they can change the toxicity they had in their business, specifically with regards to like hiring young kids, giving them unreasonable profit target and goals for the store, and then firing them when they can't complete it, being really degrading to their employees. If they can change that, then I'm all for GameStop's success, right? And listen, if I have to pick a side, hedge funds versus retail, I'm picking retail, you know? And so I hope it goes up. And of course, I'm in AMC. I just thought AMC was the better company and that it was the more real company. GameStop, to me, it's a company, but it's an obsolete business. At least it was. Now, maybe they, like I said, they did make $600 million. And I'm playing both sides here, guys, so don't get mad at me. They made $600 million through their offering. They're banking right now. They have a lot of money. They have a new outlook through their executives, and they've got a plan to enter the digital download space, which is what I really think they need to do. Unless they can cut a deal with Microsoft to get some of these consoles before everybody else, I think what could really save GameStop, and like, I don't know if Microsoft would let them, but what I would do if I was GameStop is I would try to get in contact with Microsoft and see if we could have a deal, an exclusive deal to have like a full stock of Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5s. See if they could have like the full stock and exclusive to them, to where like if you need an Xbox, you need a PlayStation, you go through GameStop. You know, that could really benefit them because people are still looking. Listen, up until last week, I would have bought a Series X. You know, they could charge $100 more, I'd still buy it, just not $1,000. I'm not paying $1,000. But that they needed an exclusivity deal with Microsoft to be able to carry and hold the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, and I think that would help them. You know, I think that would help them. You know, but we'll see what happens with GameStop. I'm in AMC, small on this position, but I'm holding it with, you know, about 100 shares on my other position. So I'm up nice, and we'll see what happens. All right, let me check my my messages, bro. Hold on. 2. Yeah, I mean, I talked about my plan with AMC the other day, and I think, like I said, so far, I was pretty right about what AMC would do. Like, people were asking me, and again, you guys know me, I've been holding AMC for a month now. And people asked me what a likely scenario in all this is. And what I thought would happen is that what I thought needs to happen here, and just to put it into perspective, what needs to happen is that now that AMC is up big, we need a bigger short float in AMC if we want to get a larger squeeze. Like, the little squeeze we have going on now is great, but if we want a bigger squeeze in AMC, the short float needs to be higher. And so on this pop, what originally happened with GameStop, and we talked about it before here, But what originally happened with GameStop back here is that GameStop made this little pop first, right? So like GameStop popped right here, and like when it popped up to $50 a share from like 15 or 20, that's when the hedge funds really got in short. A ton jumped in short right there at like $50. And understandably so, I was short biased on GameStop when it made this first pop to $50. Then it kept going, and the hedge funds that jumped in short here kept adding to their position until they just got squeezed incredibly hard way up here to 480s. And it really got to like 540s if I remember correctly. That's what happened. And so to look at AMC here, I would love to see a lot more hedge funds get in short now. You know, maybe this is looking a little expensive for them. I hope they jump in short because that'll help us squeeze this thing out. You know, and that's what we're looking for with AMC. And maybe we'll add some more. Listen, if we get a good pullback, maybe we'll add some more. Do I think it's going to go to 1,000? Probably not. But it's possible, I guess. What I'm more so looking for me, is like $40. You know, I'm going to look for like $40. Maybe higher if I like the momentum. And maybe I'll add to some more. And if you guys want me to hold in it longer, convince me in the chat. I'm all ears. You know, I'm all ears. All right, in other news, breaking two-way news, we're going to get two-ways. Honestly, two-way, I know you're listening to the stream right now, two-way. We should do a segment of the show called Two-Way Time, or Two-Way's Corner. You know, Two-Way could get himself an affiliate link, and we could call it Two-Way's Corner, or Two-Way Time. I like It's Two-Way Time, just to throw that out there. And then with that, Two-Way could talk about all these bearish views he has in these penny stocks, which turn out to be right most of the time here. Yesterday, he was not bad-mouthing, let me rephrase. He's not bad-mouthing these. Yesterday, he was opening my eyes about some of these garbage companies and what they're sitting on with regards to, like, debt and all that good stuff. And so we could do it. It could be like 10 minutes. He could get himself an affiliate link and just post that affiliate link and be like, yo, if y'all want to sign up, that way it would make it worthwhile for him to do it. And he could add, you know, value to the show and, you know, all that good stuff. Two-Way, get back to me there, bro. You know, I'm just pitching you on that. You know, it's Two-Way Time. You know, kind of like It's Turtle Time. Have you ever seen Ninja Turtles? It's Two-Way Time. And then he could just talk about some of the stuff. Because every morning he sends me some bearish, you know, truths in these stocks. And don't feel pressure, bro. I'm just messing around. You don't actually need to do what I just said. But yeah, there you go. Hey, do it. Yeah, okay, you're listening. All right, I see you Two-Way. You can come on the stream today too, by the way, if you want to, bro. Let me know. We could talk about this face to face. Hey, thank you, Raf. Appreciate the sub, bro. Yo, hey, thank you, Mary. Y'all be like Raf. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We do this live for free every day, right here. I certainly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications today, guys. Hey, there's the subs. Hey, thank you, AMFG. Y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. I think my subscribers is actually working. Hey, look, AMC's breaking highs again. It's over 18, guys. It's over 18 here. That's a big move. Hey, thank you, Thank you, Michael. Hey, be like Michael, guys. Be like Michael. You see Michael? Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. You know you want to. Everybody does it. Also, remember, guys, we got about 15 to 20 minutes. If you want to do tech time today with John, the tech time trader, if you want to do tech time with me today, guys, hit the like button. We need to run those like numbers up to 100, or well, we're going to make it 150 today since I started the stream a little bit late. 150 likes. Run those like numbers up to about 150, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. AMC, rip it up. It's at 18s here, guys. Again, we're still holding it. Hey, there's all the subs. Hey, my man. Hey, thank you, guys. Look, everybody's doing it. You know you want to. Look, Swap. We got Emmanuel, Afari. Hey, thank you, brother. Hey, shout out to Swap. Thank you, bro. Hit the subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it right now. You don't want to feel left out. Listen. Guys, listen, not to be peer pressuring here or anything. Listen, I grew up in the 90s, okay? Not to be peer pressuring or anything, but everybody's doing it, okay? Just try it one time, see how it feels. Everybody's doing it. Hit the subscribe button. You're not gonna regret it. We're the greatest stock show ever. And yeah. Sorry, guys, my coffee is just hitting me. If you can't tell, look, here we go. Look, there it is. Hey, thank you, guys. Look, people know. You know, I'm a trendsetter over here. Just do it. Just try it one time. Hit the subscribe button. You know, it's a movement. Look, here goes everybody else. They're still coming. Thank you, guys. Cheers. I might have to mute the subs if they keep coming, but hey, I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Honestly, I usually have my green screen, but I'm kind of enjoying not having it. Yeah, subscriber FOMO. Don't get subscriber FOMO. Hey, my man Lou. Thank you. That's Luda. Hey. I tried to reference a Ludacris song, but I went blank, guys. I'm sorry. Move. Hit the subscribe button. Was that good? Was that a dad joke? Was that corny enough, guys? Let me know in the chat how you feel about that. We got AMC up to over 18s. Here, guys, over 18s. We're watching that. We're going to see what happens here. Hey, thank you, Lou. The mugs are $20. We got somebody that bought one yesterday for $15. He slid in there, unbeknownst to me. And it's really my fault because I never swapped it out. Hey, thank you, guys. Look, the movement's happening. Justin, thank you. Rick, thank you. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Look, the movement is happening. Don't feel left out. Here, don't have subscriber FOMO, okay? Do it now. Do it now. Guys, listen, we're going to go really cheesy car salesman on you. What are you waiting for? It's a great deal. It's completely free. Hit the subscribe button. All right. But yeah, somebody slid in there and bought a mug for $15. I'm going to follow through with the order, but mugs are $20. It's my fault that I forgot to change this. Because to be honest, I'm making like $4 a piece in profit, which I guess ain't that bad. But I mean, it's not really great margin merch-wise, you know. Y'all gotta steal at $15 for those mugs. They're now $20 a piece. It's still a pretty good deal because shipping is $10. So you're getting that mug for like $10. And so that literally leaves me in like net profit, not that much. And so y'all are getting a steal on these mugs. They're $20 a piece. Here, I'll get the picture of mine again. Hey, what's up, Frank? I'll show you the mugs, guys. I'll show you the mugs. Honestly, these are steals of a deal. These are steals of a deal. Look at that. This is the mug you get. It's got a green trader inside. Wow. Look at that mug, guys. Amazing mug. Okay? Look at that. You get it for 20 bucks, including shipping. Check it out in the description. Guys, you know you want to. Hey, Michael, listen, I'm in it. I'm in it on a few different platforms. I think the reason they call them meme stocks is just because a lot of the hype comes from memes, which is fine. Listen, we're in the digital age here. If I trust any stock, it's a meme stock, okay? Listen. We're going to see what happens here. Your pick on a mug and Smokey's pick, hey, if it wasn't for copyright, I would do that in a heartbeat, bro. John, please stop me from buying meme stocks and losing more money. I mean, don't buy. Okay, here's the reality, guys. You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth, okay? If you're going to buy these meme stocks, you need to buy them when they quiet down some, which is where I bought mine. I bought my AMC at 140. It's only a few shares, but I bought my AMC or my GameStop trade at 140. So it's up to 220s right now. So it's, you know, it's probably what, like 70% gain there. Just to eyeball that percentage, it's probably like a 70% gain. I bought AMC at 915s, 920s. And so, but I did so on the pullbacks here. So like I got in. Man, look at my entry here, guys. I got in like a month ago. So, like, realistically, I got in like right here. But look at this entry, though, team. How about that entry, guys? Wow. Man, I was spot on with that entry. But anyways, my point is that I'm buying them when they're quiet. Because what happens is it moves in waves. They get really big spikes, and then they fade back down. And they get a really big spike, and then they fade back down. And usually they're holding higher lows from the previous move. Like really big spike, faded back down. Really big spike, faded back down, but it actually started to hold their gains. Really big spike, faded back down. So my point is, if you're buying these, just wait for pullbacks. You're going to have a lot easier time. And only trade it with money that you're okay with losing. You know, because anything can happen. Hey, thank you, Young. Thank you, Alfonso. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate the love, guys. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We're growing. The subscribe button, guys. Why do bears exist? Why do they want the market to crash and burn? It's not that they want the market to crash and burn. Listen, I'm kind of a bear. I'm just not a bear in any of this stuff. Like, I'm a bear if I, like, it depends. Like, I'm a niche bear, if you will. But it's like the reason people are bears is like I'm kind of a bear in certain ways. I'm more of a dip buyer though. So like I bought MGM, I bought United Airlines after the COVID crash, and so like I'm more of a dip buying bull than anything. That's exactly what I did with AMC. But I also have bear-like tendencies, if you will. You know, bear-like tendencies. And so my point is that I'm skeptical of a lot of these moves. The stock market is not a place for misplaced, no pun intended, optimism. It's not a place for misplaced optimism. If you're going to be an effective and successful trader, investor, whatever it is, then you need to be objective about the stocks you're holding and looking at. You need to understand what they're doing and the risks of holding them. You need to understand both sides. You need to understand what the bears think and what the bulls think of the positions and stocks that you're looking into. Because without doing that, if you're just looking at what the bulls think, you're going to have a really biased and one-sided view of some of these companies that you're buying. And so with that, guys, just be reasonable. Look at both sides. It doesn't mean you have to hate on specific stocks. Just understand, the downfalls on some of these stocks, because there's certainly risk, guys, no matter what anybody says here. There's obvious risk with all of this stuff. I mean, listen, this is the stock market. And so there's going to be risk here, guys. And that's okay. You just trade with what you're okay with losing, and then you can be less emotional about it. Like when I put money down, if I'm really convicted in a trade, I might put a few $1,000s down on that trade. But as soon as I click that buy button, as soon as I do that, I'm basically thinking in my head, okay, I could lose this money and I'll be okay. You know what I mean? I'll be okay. I'm not emotionally tied to that money. I can lose that money and be fine, and that's the mentality and the ideology really you need to have going into the stock market, because you're certainly going to take some big losses. You're certainly going to lose. You should never be trading or investing, especially in some of these stocks like AMC and GameStop, money that is not okay for you to lose, money that you're not going to be able to bounce back from if you lose. It should never be money that you need, and it should only be extra money. It's one of the reasons, guys, that I talked about. Like, listen, if you're getting into the stock market, especially day trading, which almost everybody loses in day trading, but if you're getting into the stock market, you should not be struggling financially. If you're struggling financially and you're trying to get into the stock market for a quick fix, you're going to lose way more. You're going to be heartbroken, because the stock market, you're going to lose in the beginning. The stock market's not like a quick fix for being broke. It's not. Right? Like, if you're trading and investing in the stock market, it needs to be with money that you're okay with losing, that money that you have. It needs to be with extra money that you have, that you understand the risks with, and that you're okay with losing. Because if you try to put too much pressure on you and trade with money that you can't afford to lose, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna take profits too quick. You're gonna sell too early. You're gonna hold losers too long. You're gonna get emotional about the stocks you're holding because you're trying to have it change your life. It's just not gonna be a good ideology to walk around with in the stock market. It's not what long-term traders and investors do. And so my point is, trade with house money. Trade with money that you're okay with losing, and don't be dumb, I guess. Free rant for you guys today. Usually I charge for these rants. Listen. Free one today. You're welcome, guys. Thank you, Lena Domino. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Oh, 100%. AMC is not about fundamentals either, because I mean, it's okay. So that's okay. AMC is kind of about fundamentals. All right. So like, it's kind of about fundamentals here. And the reason it's kind of is that I think that it all adds, the sentiment is what a lot of people are trading off of, because I think that here's the basic logic from my trade here. Like, if you want to know why I got into AMC, this is why. All right. The logic's very simple. Number one, there's a lot of traders talking about AMC, holding it, waiting for a potential squeeze. There's a lot of traders holding it and waiting for a potential squeeze. And so that's one of the reasons I got in, as a calculated risk. Like, okay, I can get in on this little dip, and if we do squeeze, I can make at least, 30, 40, 50% on my investment on AMC if it does squeeze. And then the other logic behind is that even if it doesn't squeeze, the pandemic's slowly ending, the vaccines are becoming more prevalent, and ultimately people are going to start returning to back to the economy, and specifically movie theaters, in a definitely a more common and more active way, returning to those theaters. And so with that said, even if we don't squeeze, which we did, luckily, that part of the plan worked, we did squeeze so far, but even if we don't squeeze, it's not a bad hold for a few months to a year as the market rebounds, as the economy rolls back, and as people decide to go back and see movies. As a big movie fan myself, I hope AMC does well, guys. Listen, I really do. There's a romantic part about going see a good movie at the movie theater. And I'm not just meaning in terms of going out on dates with your partner. I'm talking about, like, just like chewing out blue, yelling at the umps is romantic in baseball. Go and see a movie, and listening to everybody laugh and yell and all that stuff in the movie theater is an experience that you want to see. It's a romantic part of the movie experience. And so I think that it would be a sad day if we didn't have that. And so with that said, I'm hoping AMC goes up. But you guys got to understand, I'm looking at both of those different sides. If it doesn't squeeze, I think we'll still be okay. And I got in a favorable enough entry. This is not my main entry. My main entry was on Webull at 920s. Okay, so this one was at $14. I'm still green, and I'll take it. But that's the difference, guys. And you want to understand those differences. But that's just my own trading plan. What do you think about AMC, guys? What do you think it's going to do here? Let us know. Let us know what you think AMC is going to do. So is this considered gambling more than investing? Well, it depends on what your definition. I've heard this question a lot. The answer to that question depends on how you define gambling. Okay, if you define gambling as risking money, then yeah, of course it's gambling. You know, you're risking money. You know what I mean? Without knowing you'll necessarily get it back. All right, that's certainly gambling in some people's minds. If you define gambling as risking money with unfavorable odds, then I wouldn't really call it gambling if you know what you're doing. I think you're just betting on probabilities, which is all the stock market is. Again, as a no-limit hold'em player, as a poker player myself, you're going to have good and bad variance in the stock market. So, you're going to have, in poker, you might have pocket aces and hold'em, and you might do everything right and still lose your money. Same thing in trading. You might do everything right. You might have the right analyzations, all that good stuff, and still lose because there's going to be negative variance. But by that logic, if you're a winning poker player, even if your aces get cracked sometimes, if you're a winning poker player, over the long run, you should make money doing so if you're a winning poker player. Same thing in trading. Same thing. Your strategies might get cracked a little bit sometimes, but that's okay because if you're a winning trader and a winning investor, then over the long haul, you'll make money. And it's the same concept. A lot of parallels with poker, but maybe I'm just a poker player, and so, I like talking about it. But would you guys rather this box with me in it right here big like this or like this? Which one? Which one's better? Let me know. Yeah, the first one, big, the first one. Oh, let's see. Small, big, woohoo. I'm emotionally invested in AMC crapping itself because I want Wall Street bets to be good again. Second one. I mean, you could lose it too, and the same thing, Johnson. Second one, big one. All right, guys. So we're getting some mixed. If you like the smaller box that is right now, press a 1. If you like the first one where the box was larger and you could see my beautiful and devastatingly attractive face, then hey, press 2. Okay, press 2. Hey, thank you, Bad Hog, my man. Thank you, brother. Hey, it's 2-for-1 push-up day, so this gets you 2 push-ups today, sir. Thank you, man. Now let's get the voting. All right, 1. So we got a lot of small. 1 means the small one that we're currently in. 2 means the large one we had before. All right, so far. Oh wait, 2. The baller face. Hey, Fresh Prince over here, just going out the window with 5, huh? 1.5. What's 3? I don't know. We could do a mix of the two. How about that? How about this? That's like a good little mix. We'll take that. And so the sound should be coming in clear too. Crisp. Huh? Is it not? We got DYAI popping up here. Let's go ahead and throw this one on the list. This one's volatile too. Look at DYAI here, guys. And listen, like, you know, when I say I'm worried that GameStop's not going to be able to hit 1,000, you get a lot of people that come out here and they say this guy doesn't know anything about stocks, but they don't actually give me their logic. You know, they just kind of say that out of like an emotional reaction. Don't be like them. Guys, listen, we're all adults here. We can agree or disagree. All that matters is that I'm bullish in AMC. I am. I'm holding it in 2 different platforms. I've been holding it for a month, and I'm bullish in it. All right, we can disagree on the other subtle nuances behind it, and that's okay. You don't have to hurl insults at me if I disagree on something like that. Like, it'll be okay, guys. It'll be okay. Here's PIRS, and PIRS is ripping up too. Check this out. Ooh, and we got lots of equity to trade today too. Hey, and also guys, quick question. So like, this is the old mug that we had. This is the mug we're shipping out. If you guys liked another mug, what would you like on it? What kind of mug would you like on it? If you could choose, let me know. John, please explain yourself more on how the stock market isn't a form of gambling. I didn't say it wasn't. I said it depends on what your definition of gambling is. Right? So by like what I mean is that if you define gambling as risking money without a promised return, then of course the stock market is gambling. You're risking money. You don't know if you're going to make that money back. You don't know if you're going to make money or lose money. If you define gambling as that, stock market is certainly gambling. But if you define gambling as risking money with unfavorable odds, then, you know, some traders are gambling and others are not, you know. And I think that's probably more correct, is that some are gambling, some are not. And that's just kind of how it goes. Hey, thank you, John Boyd, my man. Thank you, Herman. Thank you, Bad Hog. Hey, thank you, Bad Hog, for that dollar donation, brother. First super chat of the day, so I appreciate it, bro. My man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the love. John, you are a real good dude and have been riding AMC for a while. Yeah, for sure. Man, people get mad, but it's like, guys, I've been holding AMC for like over a month now. Before a lot of these new people got into it. And you know, we're making our money with it now. And we even bought some more on, like last week, we bought more of AMC on TOS. It was tiny, but we bought even more on a different platform here. We bought it on TOS, so it's like, we're in it. You know, we're holding AMC, and I'm bullish in it. I've been saying I want it to go up for the last few weeks, of course, and for really since I bought into it. My first entry was at 920s on Webull, and we're looking really pretty there. So, yeah, I'm bullish at AMC, you know. Yeah. Hey, my man Alex, thank you guys. Y'all hit that sub button, guys. Hey, we're here every day. We're here every day, team. Nice. PIRS is ripping up big. Hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. We could do tech time with John if, like I said, we need. Oh, we got the like goal. Damn, we hit that already. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, thank you, Eddie B, my man. Thank you, Eddie B. Thank you, Nikki. Hey, I appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support, team. Thank you. There we go. There we go. I think that's about perfect. Hey, thank you, Noah. Thank you, SD. Hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. All right, so for tech time today, we're gonna look at bag holders and the effects they play. We're actually today we're gonna look at candlestick movement, bullish candlestick patterns, and how to identify momentum. 3 ways that I identify. But yeah, today we're going to be going over bullish candlestick patterns and how to identify momentum with a few small patterns. Okay, so going back to wicks here. Number one, wicks are one of the easiest ways you can identify momentum. All right, so wicks will help you understand the sentiment, and looking for large wicks will ultimately help you determine, what direction stocks are about to move to. I don't know if I like PIRS here. What was some of the other ones that moved yesterday? Like PTIX. We had like DPW. Ooh, PTIX still looks pretty good today, to be honest here. What moved yesterday, though? We could look at probably GameStop, maybe. Let's see. I'm seeing, I have a little bit different charting on this end. Alright, so, okay, here's a good example. Alright, so, number one, we went over before that wicks are going to help you identify strength and weakness. Okay, so we can see an up wick here means selling pressure. Up wick means that this thing went up and then got rejected really, really quickly, thus giving, into some selling pressure. And then you can see what happens when we get a big confirmed wick like that. What happens? We get downward movement. We get downward movement from a big wick. And this is not going to be 100%. This is not always going to work. But again, you see the big up wick, we get downward movement. We scroll to the right here, and look, we get down wicks. Here, same type of thing. We get down wicks, 2 big down wicks to be exact, right there and there. And what happens after those big down wicks? We get buying pressure. We get upward movement from that. This is one of the ways you can use wicks as a small factor in your trading. Now, I do want to say, like, if you're using wicks, again, we can go through a lot more examples of like up wicks and down wicks. Here's a big up wick. And you can see after this up wick, what happened? For at least a few minutes, this thing dropped all the way back down to 200 after this big up wick. We get a down wick on the bottom here. What happens? After that, it moves back up. And so it's not going to work 100% of the time. But when you're using wicks in your trading, what you really need to do is just kind of add them to your playbook. So it's like when you're judging momentum, when you're reading a specific chart, you don't want to just use one different like deciphering thing. You want to add a lot of different nuances in that chart together to give yourself the best odds for success. All right, so here's a good example of this. All right, so say we're looking at this wick down here and we see this big down wick on the bottom. So we say, okay, we see some selling pressure. We also see a break over a big psychological level as 200, and we see a lot of volume come in prior to that. So not only did we have a big break over a psychological level like 200, we got a major support level at 200 from that, and we have a down wick on the bottom here, all indicating strength. And so by that logic, you could then buy into this one and ride it up. But what I'm trying to show you guys is that you don't want to use just wicks and candlestick patterns as the end all be all of your decision making, process. You don't want to just use, oh, it's a down wick, so I'm going to buy it. Oh, it's an up wick, so I'm going to sell it. You don't want to do that. You want to kind of combine it all together to give yourself a little bit better odds of success in these individual and specific trades. Another level that I really like is when we have a big down wick or a big wick right around another support level. So if we look at this here, you can see we had some support here, you know, and that looks all fine and dandy and all that stuff. But then on this one, we have another pullback to that support level, but this one wicked instead. So we have support here at 205. This one pulled back and actually had a down wick from it. So, okay, and when I see that, I usually think, okay, we're going to get a double bottom. We're going to bounce right there because, again, we got a confirmed support level, which was also the previous high right here. And I hope you see how you can kind of string these levels together so you can identify the best spots. But we had a lot of other stuff here too. And so when we get this down wick right here, a lot of other traders are seeing that. They're buying these support levels and they're riding this thing up. You know, and that's how it works. Same thing at the top here. You can see the up wick, and what happens? You know, we get a move back down. And again, wicks are not going to be the end all be all of which direction a stock is heading. They're just identifying the pressure, and the reason is obvious, okay? So like if this candle moves all the way back up here and then quickly gets rejected, that's a pretty weak sign. You know, if it rejects, if it moves all the way up to this 20 whatever this is up here and then rejects really quickly, causing this wick, that's a pretty big sign of weakness. That's a sign of selling. And so that's kind of what you want to do, and that's kind of one of the ways you want to look at it. Other candlestick patterns that you could use that can be valuable are engulfing patterns. Let me see if I can find one here. This is one right here. It's a complete engulfing pattern, which just means that the next candle after it completely engulfs and takes over the previous one, which is really, you know, a big sign of strength here. And so, yeah, this is a good example. So you see this little one red candle thrown in the mix. There's a lot of things I like here. Let me fix this so you can see it a little bit easier. Okay, there's a lot of things I like here with this one. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. All right, so if you look at this candle right here, there's a lot of things I like about this pattern. All right, number one, we're pulling back to the VWAP, and so we're gonna hold, you know, a lot of the time. Number two, though, we get a few things here. We get volume coming in. Okay, so we get the break like we always look for, to be honest, in these trades. We get the hold at the VWAP, and then we finally get a pullback to it right around here. So as we're holding this, you can see this one red candle, which this is a really interesting spot. Thank you, Alejandro, for the sub. Thank you, brother. This is a really interesting spot because you have traders that are all right here. They're looking at this green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, and they're waiting for an entry. They don't want to just enter blindly on a green candle. A lot of traders are like me. They're waiting for pullback levels. And so when we have all this movement here, you got a lot of traders that are just sitting, waiting to dip buy, waiting to buy on a green candle, and that's even or on a red candle, on a pullback candle, kind of like a 1 minute pullback. And like that's exactly what we get here. We get the red candle, and you can see the volume increase from that. So we get the red candle, and then what happens? Everybody piles in. Look at the volume. The volume starts ripping up, creating huge volume. But the candlestick pattern that we're looking for is this engulfing candle. Thank you, Megan. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Welcome. Y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button too. But again, this candle right here completely engulfs this one. So it completely takes over the entire candle. Thank you, Dean. So again, this candle right here completely engulfs this candle. This candle takes over the entire candle, completely basically wraps this candle up and overpowers it, right? And then what happens is we get this nice move. A lot of traders jump in long. We get volume coming in, and we get a nice rip up. Let's see if we can find another engulfing pattern or another engulfing candle here. Not yet. Here's another one. All right, so here's one too. So here is a red candle, kind of the same concept. All right, same kind of concept. We get this big move up here. We get this big push up. And a lot of traders, they don't want to buy it just randomly at these highs because they're going to get faked out a lot if you do that, to be honest. You know, a lot of traders like me are taking profit at these high of the days. And so, you know, you get these big moves up and traders are looking for an entry in this. And maybe I shouldn't be using GameStop, but we're going to use it today just as an example. But anyways, we finally get this downward movement and we get 3 red candles back to back. Okay. When we finally get this little red doji here, thank you for the sub, welcome. When we finally get this red doji, which just means it has wicks on both sides, up wick and a down wick, it usually means indecision. That should be your first kind of sparking attention grabber for this one that you see. Okay, downward movement, boom, we get a doji, we get wicks on both sides, which means indecision, which means, okay, it might not be going down anymore. Then we look at the next candle, and this next candle completely engulfs this candle right here. That's a sign of strength. And then what happens after that? You know, a lot of traders are jumping in once they see this candle engulf that one, and what do we get? We get big upward movement, eventually a nice volume spike and a nice rip up here. And so I hope those momentum patterns make sense, and those are ways you can kind of read momentum in a lot of these stocks. You can read momentum in a lot of these stocks, and you can have like an easier time judging. Like for me as a scalper, these type of little small nuanced patterns are really important. They're really important because they're helping me, you know, identify what's going on here. And so they're really important, and they can help me figure out where the momentum is coming from and what momentum I got to attack. Okay, listen, we're getting so many subs, guys. I might have to mute the desktop audio for a second and pull the sub bar to the side. So we'll do that right now until the subs are done. Listen, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We got a lot of subs. And so for that, guys, love you all. Appreciate the, you know, all the subscribes we got today. But yeah. That's Tech Time, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I thought it was a good little lesson for Tech Time today. And, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you liked it today. Amazon just signed a deal to buy MGM Studios. Wow. Really? All right, MGM gapping up from that. Amazon gapping up some. So yeah, Amazon just signed a big deal, it looks like. Let's check it out. All right, so yeah, Amazon is going to buy MGM Studios for $8.45 billion. So I think that can only be good for MGM. That can only be good for MGM. We'll see what happens, but it can only be good for MGM, I think. Han, man. Han, you were never subscribed, bro. I see you just subscribed, bro. What happened? Why are you just now subscribing? Hey, I appreciate it, but why are you just now subscribing, bro? What happened? Man, we might got too many subscribers today for sure. Hey, well, don't spam it too much, Juan, you know. But yeah, so with Amazon buying MGM, I think that's interesting. And $8.5 billion deal for Amazon. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. ITP looks good too. This is IT Tech Packaging. ITP looks pretty good. Hey, thank you, Alex, my man. Thank you, brother. He subscribed because you nailed Tech Talk. Hey, does Thinkorswim steal people's strategies if they're extremely profitable? Maybe. It shouldn't matter if they do, though. I mean, they might, but it shouldn't matter too much. Hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. Yeah, I'm looking for 20. That's kind of what I think might happen, G. Is like I want to see 20 and then a pullback from profit taking at 20 and then a head back up is what I'm looking at. You know. We'll see if we get it. You know what I mean? But like that's kind of what I'm waiting on, you know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read a few articles here about AMC and GameStop. This one is from Dow Jones Newswires. It's from Thornton McCurney. It says, quote, GameStop shares have soared 25% in May. AMC stock has rocketed 60%, and the meme stock mothership is blasting off again. Shares in video game retailer GameStop were on a tear Tuesday, rising 16% and breaking over $200 a share for the first time since mid-March, in a move that prompted retail investors who like the stock to rejoice at yet another surge for the heavily shorted stock. AMC has even had stronger days, climbing about 20% and adding to its staggering gains in May. And meme stocks have been showing signs of life in recent weeks, with GameStop up more than 25% and AMC Entertainment soaring more than 60% in the same period, end quote. And I'm going to start just reading this a little bit different. Both sides of this have basically been using their massive social media presence to push up their stock and help it succeed, and that's kind of what's going on. They also executed a few good offerings on the table, like GameStop made like $600 million, AMC made less, I think it made like $400 million, but still, that's a lot of money for these companies that drastically and desperately need this type of money. So they need this money, and they can use this money to delve into other markets and hopefully succeed, and so that's what we're watching for with AMC and GameStop. I'm hoping they do well. I'm holding AMC and GameStop in 2 different platforms now, and we'll see what happens. We're watching these for now, but these are the bells of the ball today, if you will, or AMC and GameStop, and we're watching it. Again, we're in AMC at 920s on the other platform, and then at about $14 on this one, and we're in GameStop on Webull at about $140 a share. So we're riding that up. We'll see what happens. There's been a lot of talk about AMC surging back to life thanks to retail traders with laser eyes and trending hashtags, which is why they're called meme stocks, by the way, guys. They're making a move, marching against hedge funds is what's going on. You know, everybody's against the hedge funds, which understandably so. Again, let me think of the most delicate way to say this. F the hedge funds, you know. In the end, they get greedy. There's too much money, floating around out there. And in the end, guys, I think big banking is what hurts this country more than anything else. I think the big centralized banking system is terrible, and it controls too much. If I had to pick a side, big bank versus retail, I'm picking retail every time. I hope retail traders make a killing here. I hope hedge funds lose. And yeah, that's about as easy as I can say it. Do I trust these companies 1,000%? Do I think they're going to go up to $1 million a share? Probably not. But again, if I'm in a battle versus anybody, it's against the hedge funds, not retail traders. So y'all do y'all's thing. I hope y'all are right. I hope it hits $1,000. I don't know if it will, but I hope it does. And I'm holding it some at least. We'll see what happens. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's do this. We're going to keep grinding and see what happens. Oh, sorry. You talking to me, Odin? My bet your wife must be a beauty. I mean, my wife's pretty attractive, She's pretty attractive. Every time my wife comes on this show, she's got a bunch of white knights. So yeah, be nice to Carol, Carol deserves the best. Be nice to Carol, guys. Don't you talk bad about Carol. I'll be joking, like poking fun at her, just because she's my wife and I love her. And people will be like, you better be nice to Carol. We got a bunch of white knights in here. Anyways, Carol's beautiful. I get it. Y'all ain't got no shot with Carol though. ITP's looking good though, but hey, here's AFC. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. That's right, MAP. You know for sure, bro. Yeah, I treat her good. Hey, thank you, G. You missed my comment that said you look like a boy band member that grew up. Hey, that's okay, guys. I'll take it. Listen, so far on this stream, we've gotten Henry Cavill from The Tudors, which I don't know how much I look like him since I got my hair cut. But with my hair long and curly like it was about a week ago, I could kind of see it. The one that I probably agree with the most is Ryan Felipe. I could kind of see Ryan Felipe a little bit. We've gotten a lot of Ryan Felipes in the chat. I've also gotten some young Henry Rollins. Oh, we've gotten Jessica Simpson's ex-husband, Nick Lachey, from 98 Degrees. I can kind of see that. You know, we've gotten some other ones like Matt Damon, but I never really saw that one. We got Chris Hemsworth, which I never saw that one either. We got Chris Hemsworth. We got Forrest Griffin, you know, which shots fired. Whoever said that, they were shooting shots at me. But yeah, we've got some good ones. Let me know who I look like in the chat. Be nice, kind of nice, I guess. PIRS is still making moves too, so let's go ahead and look at some levels here for all of these things, including AMC and GameStop. Let's go over that now. Alright, so the first level that I see for PIRS is this 450 level. Look at all the confirmation right around that. So this is a good example. It doesn't have to be exact. It just needs to be within a range of that support level. So like that is what we're watching right here, if that makes sense. But yeah, we got 450 certainly here. $5 looks to be holding. Look at all the confirmation at 5. We're going to make this 540 right here as another level, 540. And then we just have this pre-market high up there at around 6. These are the 4 levels that we're looking at for PIRS. We'll see what happens here. The other one we're looking at is MBRV. And this one's similar. We kind of looking at this high up there at 230s here. Looks good. Maybe we can make this 225 actually. Let me see. 225 is here. No, that's not going to mean, I don't know. We're going to make this 230 then. 230, we have, hey, thank you, Tina. We've got $2 for sure as our line in the sand level. And then we've got 210 maybe, 212, 210 right here. We got 250 and then 263. So those are the levels we're watching for NBRV. We'll see what happens with that as well here. What else we got? We got, of course, we got the bells of the ball today, AMC and GameStop. But we got ITP. We're looking at, number one, we're looking at 50 cents over a lot of other stuff. We got 55 cents here, 58 cents, and then pre-market high up there. We may be able to throw this low in the mix right here. Yeah. Maybe this is better than 55. That one held too. So yeah, these are the levels for ITP that we're looking at, we're watching. And then of course, it's time to look at AMC here. First one that I see that kind of just broadly sticks out is 17. We've got 1735 here. We've got this low at 16 that I want to see it hold over. We've got 18 above us and 1760 below us. So this is what we're watching with AMC. I'm going to remove these levels. They're just there's too much clouded on the chart. I might actually remove one of these levels too. I might get this 17 level out just so we can see it a little bit clearer in its movement here. And we're holding the VWAP, which is good, which means we're still maintaining that upward trend. And so we'll see if we get over 18 here. If we're looking at longer term charts, you know, the levels are really going to roll in once we get up here to 2036, which is the previous, not lifetime high. Okay, so honestly, 2070 is the lifetime high of AMC movie theaters. I think it is, at least. Okay, so $34.58 is the lifetime high. The next high before that is 2070. That's like the high of the last few years. So those are the levels that we're going to watch with AMC. And if we can get over those levels, then it's time. With GameStop here. Oh, my bad. I forgot Two-Way was going to come on stream. I don't know how much time we got. He can come on for like 30 minutes. Alright, so there's GameStop breaking highs, team. No, I don't have anything that automatically draws the support and resistance level. What's up? What's up, ya? I mean, I'm not saying that there's levels that are going to hold it down. I'm just saying that they're previously confirmed support and resistant areas, and that's just, we're just looking at it from technicals. GameStop breaking highs though, guys, at 230s here. Hey, thank you, TJ, my man, TJ. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, David. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, guys. We also have the other stocks. So just to put it into perspective, guys, when AMC and GameStop runs, we do have some sympathy plays that we can get involved with. We've got EXPR, we have KOSS. These two usually follow GameStop and AMC pretty closely here. And so those are some that we can watch now as well. Hey, what's up, Otto? Hey, thank you, Joel. My man, thank you, Joel. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. You see how many people are subbing to the channel? They know what's the realist here. They know the realist channel. We might have to put it to the side, though, for now, just so we just stop getting those notifications. We got ITP popping up here. I see the Plag as well, PLAG, making moves. We're watching that as well. Can we see $20 for AMC? I don't know. Yeah, of course we can. I mean, I think we certainly can. Just about when. But yeah, we can certainly get it. It's just about when. All right, so here's AMC trying to break over this $18 level. And again, I think this is big. If it can get over 18 and hold, I think that's looking solid. These are the levels that I see short term. And there are levels to this. Like, we're going to watch levels, of course. I mean, it's kind of how technical trading goes. And AMC has historically shown that it follows a lot of these levels. So, yeah, we're for sure watching these levels here. And again, we're holding this one. We've been holding this one for a few weeks, but we're also holding it on Webull, and we've been holding that position at the 920s for months now. So, we're very happy to see this AMC squeeze, of course, and I'm hoping it continues to go up. Listen, I hope it hits 100. I hope it hits 1,000. We'll see. Hey, what's up, my Louisiana brother, Matt? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I mean, listen, guys. Everybody in chat, listen. If you're here, you can have whichever type of view you want. Some people are going to like AMC, other people are not. Some people are going to like GameStop, other people are not. Some people are going to think AMC is going to go up, so other people are going to think AMC goes down. And to be honest, nobody knows what AMC or GameStop is going to do, so let's just keep it respectful. Like I said, if you're yelling names at people and you're getting upset anytime anybody has an opposing view, you're probably a little bit too emotional about the position you're holding. And so with that said, guys, just be chill. Like, it's all love here. Like, we don't, I'm bullish, of course, in AMC and GameStop. I'm holding them long. I've been talking about them bullish for the last month or so. And there was a time when I disliked AMC and GameStop. And so, hey, I hope it goes to 1,000. We're holding. We're going to see what we get. But if you have an opposing view, that's okay. That's normal. Everybody does in the market. That's the beautiful thing about stocks, is that people believe different things, and that's completely fine and understandable. It's a normal part of the stock market. And if it's your first time here, guys, like I said, hit that sub button. Run those numbers up, guys. Appreciate the love, team. Appreciate the support. Let's run those numbers up. What do you think AMC can go if it breaks 20? I mean, I think it could go. It depends. Like I said, there's a lot of nuance to it that you got to understand. Like, if we break 20, the lifetime high over 20 is 35 roughly. So we break 35. 35 is the level where that's the level where I think we're gonna get big movement if we get it. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm watching 35. I want to see it get over 35. So John, can you explain why everyone is yelling about 100K a share then? Is it the thought that they will get everyone to hold and not sell? Possibly. No, I'm not saying it's not going to hit 100K, but I think 100K is just like a rally call. That's just like an optimistic view. Like, they want it to hit 100K, of course. I mean, being completely honest, like, AMC is never about to hit 100K. Like, not in a million years will AMC hit $100,000 a share. That would mean it's one of the strongest stocks in the market. And like, I know there's a lot of talk about synthetic shares and about those getting squeezed out, but there's synthetic shares in everything. Again, I talked about it before. I think a more likely situation here is that, and I think what needs to happen is that on this pop for AMC, I think the hedge funds need to jump in even more short and start shorting the hell out of it right now. I would prefer that to happen, and then that could cause one of these big parabolic squeezes like we got with GameStop and AMC. But again, I think a more likely squeeze level is going to be like, $30, $40, $50, maybe $100 if it happens. I think $1,000 is very unlikely, but maybe it does, and we'll have to wait and see what happens. I hope I'm wrong, and I'm bullish in AMC. And again, if you're mad at me for saying that, guys, you're probably just way too emotional. I'm hoping it does, and I hope I'm wrong there, but I'm just trying to be honest about what I actually think and not just fanboy a stock, So I hope that makes sense. I love you all. I hope it goes to the moon, and I'm holding it in anticipation of that. But Yeah. Yeah, make y'all's money. Yeah, 100K. No stock is about to hit 100K that from $10 this year. Not unless it gets really, really diluted. Or not unless they consolidate shares, I mean. Yeah, 500 billion cap. No way. But again, I think a lot of people are putting their life savings away for it, and so when you say anything different, they just get really emotional and mad and angry, and it's just part of the stock market, guys. You guys, you know how it goes in the stock market, man. Like, y'all know how it is. But that's okay, you know. I'm in it, and I'm holding it, but I'm just trying to give you guys, like, my realistic levels that I'm watching. You know what I mean? Like, we're looking at 30, 40, 50 bucks, 100 bucks maybe if it gets good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What about GameStop potential? What do you think is ludicrous? What's I mean, I think with GameStop, I think that squeezes can happen with these stocks for sure. And if momentum gets behind them, one of the reasons I bought them earlier is because they do have squeeze potential. Like, you can make money trading these momentum squeezes in a lot of these stocks. You just got to be realistic about the levels they're actually going to hit. Because what I really don't want to see, like what I originally saw with GameStop here, is that, dude, you had a lot of traders in this initial push for GameStop that bought in at $20, $30, $40, and they were up huge percentages in GameStop up here at the $300, $400, $500. But because there were so many people saying GameStop's going to hit 5,000, GameStop's going to hit 10,000, GameStop's going to hit 1,000, you know, so forth and so on, some of them never took profit and ended up losing huge amounts of money when they were up like 1,000+% on a position, you know? And so my point is that you can make money from these squeezes, but understand the ceiling. And there is a ceiling. There's going to be a ceiling, and you got to understand what you're looking at. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible for AMC to get squeezed up to $20, $30, $40, $50, $100, but $100,000 is absolutely ridiculous. Saying AMC is going to hit 100,000 is the equivalent of someone coming up to me and saying Microsoft is going to be $1 million a share this year. You know, somebody comes up to me telling me that, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to be like, this person does not understand the stock market. You know, and I get it. There's a lot of really sensationalist videos talking about how you have synthetic shares in AMC and you got synthetic shares in GameStop, and those synthetic shares, it's impossible to see how many they are, and so if a squeeze happens, you know, so forth and so on. I understand that. It still is not going to 1,000 today. It's still not going to 100K ever. You know what I mean? And that's something that you guys, as much as you can be long and bullish on AMC, you got to look at it with objective eyes here. Like, I'm bullish in it. I'm holding it long term. I'm holding it, and I'm up big. You know, I'm up like 100% in my first position on AMC. I'm up like 70% in my GameStop position, and I'm still holding. You know, I'm still holding, of course. But look at it realistically. It's not going to hit 100K. Like, not anytime soon. Not anytime, probably. Now, $100 might be more reasonable, but again, if you disagree, if you disagree, it's all love. Like, y'all can disagree. That's the beautiful thing about the stock market, and maybe I'm wrong. Listen, I hope I am. All right, I'm just trying to say, have real, like, I think when people say 100K, it makes it trivial. You know, people look at that like it's a joke. Like, you know, 100K, it's not going to happen. You know, and I think it's to a certain extent, really trying to encourage people like that's facts that it's going to hit 100K is irresponsible. You know, but I'm in AMC and I hope it goes up. Just my point is, when you make your money in AMC, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of profit and protecting yourself. You don't have to take the whole position off. But like what I usually do is if I'm up huge, like 100+%, I'm usually at least taking 50% of that trade off, and then I'll let that last 50% ride. That way, if it doesn't go up to where I want, I'm still green. You know, that's never a bad idea, in my opinion. But I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. Y'all do y'all's thing. I hope y'all make money. You know, I'm in it too. I'm green. Let's go to the moon. Listen, I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think I am, you know. You know what I mean? Because again, with GameStop, we saw people get in here and they were up huge. They were up 1,000%. But because there was so much diamond hands, never sell, that when GameStop crashed, people lost so much money just from a bad mentality, you know, which is never sell. That's stupid. Of course you want to sell. There's no point in trading stocks if you're never going to sell. And if you're never going to sell until AMC hits $100,000 a share, I'll put it this way. You ain't never about to sell. You know, that's going to be a worthless position. So, point is, take profits. Be reasonable about your trades. Guys, don't get caught up in fanboying stocks. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't listen to the people hurling insults at you because you want to protect yourself in the trade. There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself in the trade and taking profit. And the only people that are telling you never to take profit, again, are people that are probably in a much worse position in these stocks than you are, and misery loves company, you know? And I get it. Me talking like this will make me have less views. It'll have people less subscribes. We're going to get this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, unsubscribing. Y'all unsubscribe then, you know? Y'all go be dumb somewhere else. You know what I mean? And I'm bullish in AMC. I'm bullish in. I'm holding it long term. I'm holding GameStop as well at the 140s. I'm up like 70%. Okay? So like this is coming from somebody that is holding these stocks. I'm just saying, have a realistic price target here. And it ain't going to be 100K. You know, that is not about to happen. You know, get that out of your head. That's dumb. That's sensationalist nonsense from people that are that are just fanboying stocks. Not what we do here. And hey, if you appreciate the realness, hit the subscribe button, you know. Very few people are going to say what I just said because, again, and I'm holding these, but they want the following. Listen, if you fanboy a stock and you say AMC to the moon, AMC to 100K, and you tell people never to sell, you're going to build a following much faster. There's a lot of people that sprouted up in the last year that basically just fanboy AMC and GameStop, and they've built a very large following doing so. But again, I'm going to be real about my positions. I'm going to be real about what I'm actually doing and my own like sentiment of these stocks, and you guys should appreciate that regardless of whether you agree on it or not. Hey guys, listen, we got 10 minutes until the opening bell. Let's do this. A little bit less. We got about 6 minutes. Cafe, bro. I didn't know it was brown when I drank it, dude. I didn't know the water was brown when I drank it, bro. Look, I'm not saying you guys are dumb. I'm saying if you're yelling insults at somebody because they have an opposing stock market view, you're probably not the sharpest tool in the shed, guys. You know what I mean? You know, like if you're that gullible to where you get wrapped up and emotional that bad about a position in stocks, you're probably not the sharpest tool in the shed, you know? And so that's all I'm saying, guys. Hey, thank you, Blake, my man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the sub, guys. And again, I'm bullish. We can be bullish. We can be bullish in AMC on this stream. I'm holding it. But like, I'm just having realistic price targets here. Same thing I said with Dogecoin. You know, it's the same thing. Like, I get both sides. I feel like both sides hate me. I feel like the GameStop fanboys, the GameStop and AMC fanboys hate me because I won't give them an unrealistic price target of like $1,000 or $100,000 per coin, you know, or per share. And then I feel like the really bears on AMC and GameStop hate me because I'm not bearish. I'm bullish on GameStop and AMC. So I just got both sides that hate me, apparently, and that's all right. I wouldn't have it any other way, you know. And hey, AMC's over 18. Let's see if it holds here. Yeah, I'm seeing Piers. Piers is making dope moves. What kid? What kid won? Who you talking about, bro? Honestly, I didn't even see it. I missed it. Hey, y'all go fanboy stocks, Adrian. That's okay. Like, in the end, you know, that's what a lot of people want. Listen, sometimes sometimes ignorance is bliss. So, like, if you want to believe AMC is going to hit 100,000 and that you're just going to change your life and get rich, and that you're going to, you know, you're going to get rich, like, that's fine. Do y'all's thing, you know. Like I said, it's a pleasant environment. Just realize, like, you come to this stream, I'm going to give you both sides. I'm not just going to fanboy stocks, and you shouldn't want to fanboy stocks because you'll never look at the opposing view, and you'll get stuck in unfavorable positions by doing so. But I think sometimes, like, people would rather live in, like, a dream world than see what's actually going on. You know, it's kind of like if you talk to somebody getting scammed, sometimes they'll defend the scammer, and they'd rather just continue to believe that the scam is real because that's a pleasant environment to live in relative to the truth, right? Same concept here, you know? And I'm not saying y'all are getting scammed. I'm just saying anybody that realistically is telling you that AMC is going to hit $100,000 per share, especially this year, is being extremely irresponsible. Extremely irresponsible. And a lot of new people that don't know any better are just eating it up. And they're putting their life savings on something that, you know, that might make them money, but if they refuse to take profits when they should, they're just going to lose their money, you know? Yeah. Yeah, if GameStop hit 100K, its market cap would be almost 4 times what Apple is. Yeah, you know, like I said, I get the synthetic shares thing, and I get the squeeze potential, but if y'all think AMC is going to go over Apple, y'all are tripping, you know. Thank you for the subs, guys. Alright, guys, we got 1 minute, team. 1 minute. Let's do this. Here's the bell, guys. Good luck. Hey, let's do this, team. Alright, there's the bell, guys. There's the market open. Let's do this. Let's find something to trade here. And I'm honestly really looking forward to this, too. Alright, so here's AMC, guys. AMC rejecting here, but it usually falls down before, right after the opening bell. So, like, usually this happens. Like, AMC usually drops at the opening bell and then rebounds here. We'll see what happens. Alright, so there's AMC dip. Let's see if we get a quick reversal and a bounce back up and break 18 again is what we want to see. But the dip's normal. Hey, Thank you guys. Here, we're gonna get these subs out the way. Appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support, by the way, for all the subscribers we're getting. Thank you, team. Here's NBRV pulling back. And again, I'd rather these drops at the opening bell because these drops are going to pave the way for reversals heading back up. So, like, I'd rather it drop a little bit at the opening bell. And then, here, look at PTIX. It's popping up. I'd rather it drop some and then buy in on the reversal afterwards. It's usually what I do. Look at PTIX popping up here. So, PTIX... PTIX looking solid. See ITP here, trying to make moves. We're gonna buy this here, just 500 shares of ITP. We'll see what happens. I see PHCF here. AMC, guys, ripping up, breaking highs here. I'm still in ITP. We'll come back to that. Here's AMC, guys. Beautiful squeeze. Rip it up really, really nicely here. Up to 18s. Let's see if it holds. Again, what did I say? We get a dip. We get a break over 18. That's what we were looking for, and that's what we got. We're also scalping PTIX here. Got a little bit more there, holding 50 shares. See if we can break this high up here is really what we want to see. I'm still in ITP. I'm probably about to unload the rest of this here. We'll let it test the VWAP, but then I'm going to have to get out. There we go. Taking a little bit more off there. Beautiful squeeze. Nice. And we're going to get out that. So we made about 20 bucks on PTIX there. I'm trying to give ITP a little bit more time. AMC is pulling back here. Here's ITP. I want to see if it holds the VWAP, but I'm probably going to get out this pretty soon. Unless we get a quick bounce here at the VWAP, I'm going to just unload on this. A little bit overzealous maybe with this last trade on ITP, but ooh, we do have PTIX ripping up big here. PTIX is squeezing up big. Guys, maybe I should have held a little bit. Phew, man, PTIX is ripping up. AMC is pulling back down. Yeah, we're going to get out this. Alright, so we lost 1140. We're still up about $10. PTIX is squeezing up big. Here's AMC. Guys, so AMC is pulling back. Let's see if it holds the VWAP right here and moves back up. But AMC is ripping up. GameStop pulling back to 230s here. Still looking pretty strong. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate the subs, guys. Welcome. Thank you, Terrell. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the support. Alright, so AMC still bouncing. It's at $18. $18 here. Hey, my computer's fine, Giannina. I appreciate the support. Yeah, my computer's good. Alright, so here's AMC struggling to hold over the VWAP here. We still got time. I mean, again, pullbacks are going to happen. Thank you, Hunter. Hey, I appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate the support. Welcome. Alright, we got 1,000. We got 1,100 people here right now, guys. So, hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're watching AMC. We're watching GameStop today. We're going to see what happens. PTIX failing. Let me see. Yeah, we're still waiting on it. Kind of scalping a few of these other little ones. I'll show you these in a second. Look at NBRV, guys. NBRV starting to look okay. Man, if ITP fakes me out, I'm gonna get mad. Look at NBRV. It needs to get over this VWAP level. That's what a lot of people are waiting on here. Can it get over the VWAP? It doesn't look like it can. There's ISNS here. ISNS is starting to rip. We're also scalping a little bit of PTIX here, or a lot of it, I should say. We're gonna get out another. I gotta get hotkeys set up desperately bad here. All right, we just scalped out most of that. We're still holding 25 shares here on the last dip, but we're up about 50 bucks on this one. We'll see if we can bounce real quick here, get back up. We just rejected fast. Underneath this 62 level is where we're gonna exit the remaining part, but we've already taken profits. GameStop bouncing at the VWAP looks good. There's 67s. we'll let it consolidate here. I'm letting it test the VWAP here. I'm going to set a stop loss at 360 for this, and we'll come back to it. Maybe I don't need to. Alright, so we just got out of that. We made about $45 from it. Really nice little cool green trade. We're currently up about 50 bucks on the day. It looks like that exit was right. But what else we got? We got AMC here bouncing some, so I like this move, and I think it needs to get over the VWAP and actually hold. I think the big level that a lot of people are paying attention to for AMC right now is $18. I think if it can get over $18 and actually hold, then we're going to be looking in decent shape here. But again, I mean, we're going to hold it regardless because that's what we're doing, and we'll see how it is. Florida's great. Florida's great. His switch? He had it this morning. He came over here, he messed with it, and I don't know what he did with it. Nah, Mo, I'm out of the hospital, brother. I was in the hospital for a few days. Yeah, what happened to me, Mo, and it's good to see you back here, bro. I hadn't seen you in a few days. Good to see you, bro. But what happened to me, guys, if you guys remember that infection that I had, apparently it came back and I started running a fever, and so a few weeks ago I had to check myself, or Carol made me go to the ER, and they thought I was sick enough to go to the hospital, so I had to spend a few days in the hospital from that infection, so they could put me on IV antibiotics, and you know, hey, my man Manny, thank you, brother. But yeah, so I was on IV antibiotics, and then they put what's called a PICC line, a PICC line, into a big vein in this arm, and they ran it all the way to my heart. So it ran all the way to my heart, and I had to wear that PICC line from home and give myself IV an antibiotic called cefepime for 2 weeks. And now that it's out, we're good. Hey, my man Manny. Thank you, Manny. Hey, my man. Thank you, brother. Hey, I appreciate the love, bro. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I feel better. And so, you know, we're feeling better. Hey, thank you, Manny, my man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, dude. TKT, what's up, James? Yeah, TK NFT stocks pushing up. NFT stocks up to 1920s here. Yeah, I'm good, Giannina. I got the antibiotics out, or I got the IV out last week, and I'm in Florida with my family now, so we're enjoying a vacation at this point in time. But no, look at NFT stocks, TKT popping up. So look at TKT. It's an NFT stock. Doctor here, what was the infection? It was one called Pseudomonas. It was two of them, technically. It was Pseudomonas and Enterobacter cloacae infection. So E. cloacae, not E. coli, E. cloacae with an L. Yeah, and I had gastritis and vasculitis, so an inflammation of my blood vessels from it. So yeah, it was a gnarly infection. Peers dropping back down. And VRV starting to head back up here, and this is one we're definitely paying attention to now. So we're watching NVRV here. We're gonna see if this gets a pop up. Yes, Pseudomonas. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's a business trip for sure, Giannina. You know how I do it, man. It's a business trip. Nah, most of the, yeah, I haven't had to spend a lot of money here. This is my wife's family, you know. Like it's like their wife's family reunion. So because of that, yeah, it hasn't been a super expensive trip or anything. So. So we're still looking at AMC and GameStop. Look at NBRV though; it's coming back. Here's AMC back over 18, and again, I think a lot of people are looking at $18. Like $18 is a big level; it just needs to hold over that. We're gonna see. We're right around Pensacola. Larry. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Hey, yes, sir. Alright, so PTIX dumps down, but again, I haven't really traded too much. I've gotten into 2 trades. I got one on PTIX, and then another one on something else. I lost one on on ITP. I lost $11. AMC we're up nicely, so we're still up about $50 on the day. TKAT, which is an NFT stock, is starting to pop. Can AMC really hit that 100K rumor? I mean, it could, Sui. And again, I'm going to say this, guys, and I don't mean to shatter anybody's dreams here. But I'm going to preface this with, like, look, I am bullish in AMC. I'm holding AMC on 2 different platforms. One I'm in at the 920s, and this one I'm in obviously at about $14. Small on this one, but I'm holding it as well. I'm also holding GameStop, and so I'm bullish, and I've been holding these for about a month. With that said, though, $100,000 makes it trivial. Like, there's no way it's about to hit 100K. I mean, I guess it's possible, just like winning the Powerball is possible. And I think the odds of AMC hitting $100,000 a share this year are about the same odds as winning the Powerball, to be honest. Again, I'm bullish in AMC, and I hope it goes up. But 100K is nonsense. Like, I don't care what people are saying, oh, synthetic shares, synthetic shares. The market cap of AMC is not going to be more than freaking Apple. It's not going to be more than Microsoft here, guys. Like, that's a ludicrous statement, and that would be like the equivalent of someone coming up to me and telling me that Microsoft was going to be $1 million a share this year. I would look at that person and just say, this person just doesn't understand the stock market. And that's usually what I look at somebody if they say AMC is going to hit 100K this year. You might not understand the stock market. And a lot of these people are new. They'll get mad at me and they'll say, oh, I understand the stock market. But they know that they just started trading in the last year. They know they're only here in the last year, probably when GameStop went crazy. And so, hey, thank you, Felicia. She said, I appreciate you dropping these knowledge bombs in the chat. Hey, thank you, Felicia. Hey, thank you. Hey, I appreciate the support, Felicia. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. Appreciate the love. Thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, we try. I mean, honestly, I love this channel. I love this stream. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I'm very blessed to have this good. We got a good group of traders here. You know, we really do. We got a great group of traders here, and you know, I love this community. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very happy to have it here. So with that, you know, this community. Really, I was streaming from the hospital. So, like, I was in the hospital for a few days. I was streaming from the hospital because if I wasn't streaming, I'd be on Google looking up all the bad stuff that could happen to me. And the stream took my mind away from it. So, you know, I appreciate the stream, and I appreciate all you guys being here and being supportive. If you guys know anything here, you're going to get my honest view. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm just going to be honest about how I look at things. And, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about any of this stuff, you know. Not a professional here, not an expert, and just do your own due diligence, you know. Yeah, 10K is mathematically possible, sure. It's just unlikely. It's just unlikely. And, you know, I think that you get people like, okay, so anytime, here's the psychology behind it, all right? Like, anytime, let me think of the easiest way to put this. Okay, anytime you have people that are in a rough state of mind, like anytime you have people that are in a vulnerable state of mind, regardless of what that is, like a lot of the time when people go radical with whatever they believe, right? When people turn radical with whatever they believe, they're in a really vulnerable state of mind. And so, like, if somebody's in that state of mind where they're really vulnerable to influence like that, and somebody comes up and says AMC is going to hit 100,000 or AMC is going to hit, you know, $1 million a share, that might be a pleasant thought for those people. Like, that might be a pleasant thought, and they might think they're going to change their life and get rich quick, and that, that might be a really pleasant thought, and they might need that right now. Like, they might need it to change their life. They might need it to help them get rich quick. They might need it to, like, give them something that they're missing in life. And so it's really easy for those people to ignore the signs, ignore, like, the realities behind it, and just go with, yeah, AMC is going to hit 100K, but it's not logical. It's possible. You can twist numbers to say whatever you want. You can, synthetic shares, and you can twist it and say, if this happens, and then if this happens, and if this happens, and then if this happens, then it could hit 100K. Anybody can twist numbers. You know what I mean? Like, I think they've been, like, jokes where people have twisted numbers to show that eating a banana in the morning causes more car wrecks on the interstate. You know what I mean? But, like, it does just... correlation doesn't mean causation. And you guys got to understand, like, look. It's extremely unlikely that AMC will ever get over $500 a share. Extremely unlikely. And I'm bullish and I'm holding it. But it's extremely unlikely. NBRV rejected at the top here. It's coming back down. I'm sure two-way's hammering this thing short right now. Everything else is kind of slow, except for maybe NFT stocks. So the NFT stocks, TKT, they're popping off. They're at 1920s, $20. So these look strong. They're just a little bit expensive, so we could look at some other cheaper ones like HOFV, YBR. All right, we're going to have to get rid of the subscriber thing for now because this is just too much. Yeah, I know, for sure. I mean, listen, with 3 million people holding AMC, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's logical to assume. If you got 3 million people and they're all holding 200,000 shares, then that would be 600 million. You know what I mean? And shares taken up in the float, which is about the float of AMC. The problem is you need more buyers to make it go higher. You need more people to get in. You know what I mean? And that's just going to be a difficult thing. It just is. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, G baby, maybe, bro. But a more likely scenario, G money or G baby. A more likely scenario, G baby, is that AMC does not hit $1,000 per share. You never mention it or blame it on something obscure like shorters. Like the last time GameStop went up and people said it was going to hit 1,000 and then it didn't. They blamed it on scalpers. They blamed it on hedge funds manipulating the markets. They blamed it on whatever, and that's been very common, And I hope I'm wrong, guys, because I'm in AMC and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. We have ASXC popping up. Look at this. A lot of green action here. A lot of green movement. Yeah, so many YouTubers streaming 100K AMC shares. They're just trying to get views. Like, listen, if you stream that, that's a pleasant thought for a lot of AMC holders. So they're more likely to join the stream and give them views and subscribers. Where it's like somebody like me that's just telling the truth. we're going to get less views and we're going to grow slower, but I sleep better at night because I'm trying to be responsible with it. And again, a lot of the time what happens is like this type of stuff moves and then people just get silent, you know. It happens, you know what I mean? AMC might rip up to 20 or 30, which is what I'm looking for, but then when it fades back down, if it does, they're just going to get silent and they're going to move on to the next thing, to Fanboy. Last time they moved on to Doge and they just never said anything about GameStop coming right back down, you know. It was like this. It was $5,000 a share. Here, everybody's saying, oh, 5K a share, 5K a share. And then on the way down, diamond hands, don't sell. And then down here, silence. Then they just moved on to something else. You know what I mean? Never acknowledged, hey, GameStop never hit $5,000 a share. They just kind of moved on to something else. And that's kind of how it goes with them, you know. It's one of the reasons I wanted to call this Trader Rehab, so people can come over here and get the actual realities behind it, you know. Yeah, people are going to sell for sure, Mo. You know how it goes, bro. Yeah, hey, thank you, JP, my man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, TKT, we're watching it. Like, we're green right now. Y'all want to see my P&L? This is my P&L. We're green. I mean, we're up $54 today. Not a bad little day here. You know what I mean? We're hanging out. We're up 54 bucks today. Small. You know, I've only gotten to a few trades. Everything else aside from AMC is pretty slow, and I'm already holding AMC, making money with it. So, we got a few other ones that we can look at. Like ZKIN is up. AIHS, EXPR. Express is trying to make moves too, but it's moving with AMC and GameStop. Here's KOSS, down pretty big. We got ITP that never did much. We got DYAI that's chilling here. We're going to see what happens there. Nice. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Sui. My man, thank you, brother. Yeah, I know. I would love the name Trading Rehab. Like, it's just a place to get traders back here and get their mind right after a nonsense. You know how it goes, guys. You know how it is with traders, man. Traders get started in the market. They have this really... They got a really sensationalist view of things. They think they're about to just get rich quick trading penny stocks if they just buy this course. They're taking 1,000 shares positions and talking smack to anybody that trades small. They're losing tons of money, but they're fibbing. They're lying about it, saying they're making $5,000 a week. And then, you know, eventually when somebody like me comes along and they're like, yo, it's not really like that. Most people are going to lose. You just need to take it slow and trade small. Learn risk management and don't buy the hype for a lot of these. Hey, I need to get one, Manny. We can get the couch going. Honestly, I should get a phone line and you guys can call in. AMC, guys. Hey, it's up to 1880s. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're moving. Hey guys, listen, I just got a great idea. For a channel. Let me know what you guys think. This is my idea. Maybe I shouldn't say it here, but I'm going to start it tonight. Let me know if you like this idea. Okay? The channel name is called Trader Rehab. Okay? We set up a phone line, and we have traders that are struggling with their trading call me on the phone line, and we'll make it each one an episode, kind of like a podcast. But the traders will call me and maybe somebody else, and they'll talk about their issues in trading, and like we'll talk about what they can do to fix those issues. And we can make it like a podcast show where each one is like 30 minutes. You know, we get 2 different callers coming in, and we just talk about how we can fix the holes in their game, all for free, and just see what they can do. I think that would be a great show. We could call it Trader Rehab. We could set it up. AMC breaking highs. Let me know. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a dope idea. And so I'll get that set up today. We'll start that. That sounds like fun. We'll get a phone line, and you guys can just call away, and we'll do Trader Rehab. You know, you'll get 15 minutes. We'll talk about what you can do. We'll pull up some charts, and it'll be great. It'll be great. Yeah. Just remember, you see somebody else do it, you better spam them with this is beginner trading's idea, because I'm going to start it. Maybe we'll do our first episode in the next week, and so, you know, we'll put our number up on the stream, and, you know, we'll get to do it. It'll be fun. All right, but AMC's up there, almost to $19. Everybody's waiting for 20 bucks here. We'll see what happens. $20 is what the big level that everybody's watching and waiting for is. I know, guys. I know I'm smart. Listen, my ego doesn't need this, to be honest. Y'all are saying, man, I look like Ryan Felipe. You know, I'm just so, you know, smart, humble, just the greatest stock YouTuber ever. Listen, my ego doesn't need it. Carol's gonna hate y'all. Y'all are boosting my ego too much. I get it. I'm smart. Thank you. I appreciate the support, guys. You know, I'm smart. I look like Chris Hemsworth. And, I'm just the greatest stock trader ever. A great teacher, too. Listen, you know, boost my ego, guys. I'm okay with that. Carol's gonna hate you for it, you know. Let's pump John's ego today, you know. Everybody give a moment of silence for MBRV's rejection. I'm sure two-way shorted the hell out of this thing today. Shout out to him. NOVN is kind of running after it's split. It had the reverse split. It's up to 903s right now for NOVN. We'll see what happens. PTIX dumped down here too. We'll see what we get. Yeah, for sure, Zohab. I think it's a good idea, bro. We're going to get that started, bro. It's going to be called Trader Rehab. Honestly, I'll build the channel right now. Alright guys, so we're watching PTIX. We're going to see if this gets up here. I'm looking at KTRA as well, but the volume's, I mean, the volume's not really that bad here, to be honest. So we're watching this one. This one doesn't look bad. We get a pull back to $2. I might buy a few hundred shares here. Maybe we'll kind of slowly grind into this one too. The range is small, but the volume's coming in, and so I like the volume that just came in. We're going to buy 100 shares here and maybe add up to 400 shares on a pullback to $2. All right, there's 2 10s. We're going to add a little bit more, get our average right. A little spready, but I don't mind the spread because with, you know, volume comes volatility. And so, hey, a little spready, but hey. Hey, thank you, my man, Ryan. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Ryan for the $2 donation, bro. Like I said, it's 2-for-1 push-up day. So, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Alright, so here's another pullback. Again, we're taking a little bit of a swing here, guys. A little bit of a swing. There's 400. Alright, so here's the full position. Our entry is 209, so we got a little bit of a ways to go. Alright, there's 206. Let's see if we get a pop up here. Maybe I started averaging it a little bit too early. That's okay. I like the $2 support, and we're going to see if we hold over it. Nice little down wick. Let's see if we can get some momentum coming in. And there's 06. Okay, good. We got 08s coming up on the level 2 if we can break. Okay. Nice. We got 08s coming up on the level 2. See how I called that out? There's 2 10s. Nice. So we can get over here. See, I started to average in a little bit too much. I called the $2 bounce, but I think I averaged in a little bit too much here. Hey, thank you. Thank you, bro. Is that 10s? Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's 10s. Alright. Alright, we're good. Let's see if we get the pop. A little bit of consolidation. We're okay. There's 2 10s. Alright, we're at 9 and 10s. Let's see if we can break over this. There's 10s. Here's the second try. Let's get up to 12s, 14s, 15s. There we go. There's 11s. 12s. We're going to take a little bit off here just to protect the trade, just as a protection trade. Not the best risk reward on this one. We were down a little bit too much, but we're going to take half off there just to protect the trade. That way, if we do dip here, it's going to really minimize our loss to where it's nothing super substantial here. Ooh, big hit. Again, much better than it was, though. Hey, thank you, Free Birdie. My man, thank you, brother. Alright, so we're back to the $2 level. Ooh, gotta get out. Alright, so we lost 18 bucks. We're still green. We just broke down a little bit. Luckily, I took profit where I did because it could have been a huge loss. And so we got out pretty small there. Yeah, and there's the squeeze down. So good thing that we did. Glad to do that. All right, how do I add an account here? I have to go to Google. Okay, I figured it out. Alright guys, so yeah, this one's dropping down here. What else we got? Stay with BT. Hey guys, listen. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We don't need that more until we break 69,000 here. 69K, so hey. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. I see like CNEY. ONTX popped up pretty big here. I see THRY, new CARV, UONE. AMC still moving though. Look at AMC. So we're pulling back some. Let's see if we bounce here. Hey, thank you, Andrew. What the heck are those settings at? Oh. Still looking at ONTX. I mean, ONTX is going okay. It just needs better volume. What the heck? Should it be trader rehab or trading rehab, guys? What's the better one? And listen, maybe tonight we'll try to do. Maybe tonight we'll try to do our first episode. So if you guys want to call in tonight, I'll put one of my numbers up and you can call me, or you can join the Skype, or you can join Zoom or something like that. So if you want to be one of the first guests on Trading Rehab, let me know. It's going to be pre-recorded, obviously, but if you want to be a part of it, let me know. Join our Discord and just message me. We'll try to get it done tonight. ONTX though, guys, it just needs some better volume. That's the problem. Trading Rehab. Yeah, I think Trading Rehab probably works better too. Everybody can use it, but we've been talking about Trading Rehab for like 6 months here on this channel, off and on. Have to get a logo made and get one done on Fiverr. Alright, so we're watching ONTX. I see MRM. I see NVCN popping up too. ULNE moving up a little bit. AMC, of course, is trying to bounce at this 1840 level, which is a previous level here. Look at this. It's right here. See if we bounce there now. We're testing it now. Alright, so we're going to see if we AMC bounces here. Alright. Alright, so we're seeing if we're bouncing here for AMC. We're waiting for this. 6A. Alright, so we are bouncing over 1850. I see LFMD show up. Popping off, but not much volume. PIRS needs to get over the VWAP. SSY is trying. We got RHE. RHE is kind of moving. The volume's still pretty low here. I see ITP, nothing. NBRV failing. TKT trying. So the NFT stocks are kind of moving some. TKT is probably the best looking one, though. Okay, so yeah, I want a custom URL for my trading channel, guys. Here's the link, okay? Here's Trader Rehab so far. This is the all we got, but subscribe so we can get our custom URL, guys. So if everybody here subscribes, or at least, you know, if 25% of you subscribe to the Trader Rehab channel, then we can change the URL today. So here, check it out. Subscribe. And again, we'll try to do our first one tonight, but there's the link. Hey, John, let's make a bet. What's up, bro? PTIX. Hey, well, Beach Street, man. Listen, if you need help, bro, we're doing our first episode of Trader Rehab probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. So if you want to be a part of that, guys, like I said, message me on Discord. We're going to be doing our first free episode. All the episodes are going to be free, but we're going to be doing our first episode. We're going to be recording our first episode tonight where somebody calls in, and maybe I'll get a few other traders on there as guests, trying to give them realistic advice to help them out of their slump. Y'all go sub to Trader Rehab. Again, there's the link. Y'all go sub to it. Alright, so Avalon, Trader Rehab is going to be a podcast-like show where we get a pre-recorded podcast type of session where we give people out our Zoom or our phone numbers, and they call into the show and explain issues that they're having with their trading, and then me and maybe a few other traders give them realistic advice on how to improve and get better. It's going to be called Trader Rehab. Again, we need 100 subscribers there to boost it up, but that's what we're planning on doing now, guys. And if you want to be a part of that, like I said, join the Discord, message me on there. I see IHT popping up here. IHT making moves. Yeah, here's AMC. We're still watching it. It did bounce right around the level we talked about. It's edging up closer. Let's see if we can hit $20 today for AMC. Hey, thank you, my man. Hey, yeah. Hey, bro, my videos, dude, I've been slacking on my videos lately, but my videos are the most valuable thing on this channel. Like, people like the live stream, of course, but those videos are really, like, those videos, if you watch, I'll put it this way, if you go to my free day trading course section and watch all of those videos, you will certainly come out of that a better trader, 100%, no question. You know, I'm proud of those videos because those videos are dope. Jude wants to be on Trader Rehab. Hey, let me know. Hey. You talk about Jude Sanchez? Hey, no, you're good, Rice. Yeah, y'all go check out those videos. Jude Sanchez? Okay, well, hey, Daniel, bro. Like I said, y'all message me on Discord, guys. Or email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. You know, like I said, what we'll try to do is we'll try to do at least one show every few days or per week. And every show we'll get 2 traders that are able to call in. 2 traders. And y'all will just be able to talk to me, you know, and figure it out. Of course, you're going to have to give me your permission to use your audio and video for the show ahead of the time. And we're going to have to record it and get it. But it shouldn't be hard, you know. It'll be fun. So we got TKT trying to get over the VWAP. We got UCL trying. Hold on. Hey, baby, everything okay? Alright. Oh, Jude Sanchez, that's your boyfriend? Oh, nice, Giannina. He's a super supportive dude. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. Hey, did you, Doc? You sent me an email, bro? Hey, thank you, I guess. Like I said, y'all go sub to Trader Rehab. Look, we need 40 more subs. Easy. Guys, look. Go sub to Trader Rehab if you haven't already. Like I said, this is where we're going to be doing that show. I'm trying to get my custom URL. So there's the link. Go sub. It's right there. Go sub to Trader Rehab, bro. Hey, thank you, Jaden. Hey, thank you, brother. It's right there, Beach Street. It's right there, brother. And y'all just email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com if you want to be a part of the show. Like I said, we'll try to get one recording done tonight. It might be late tonight if that's cool, but if not, we can do it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the plan. ASXC ripping up. ASXC ripping up. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Juan. I know, bro. Hey, that's dope. Healthy. It's a good idea, too. KTRA? Yeah, KTRA honestly looks good. This is the one I lost on earlier, but if it gets back over the VWAP, hey, maybe we'll take another swing at it. We just gotta let it get over the VWAP here. But yeah, guys, hey, y'all hit that subscribe button on Trader Rehab, guys. I don't know how many subs I need. No, I shouldn't need many. Hey, we need 20 more subscribers, guys. 20 more subscribers. Help us hit this real quick. Here's the link. Y'all go sub to Trader Rehab. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this show soon. Y'all go sub. There's the link. KTRA trying to hold over the view. Hey, we're watching it. Hey, what's wrong with him? Oh. Yeah, I'll be alright. Alright. Sorry, I missed it. What's Trader Rehab? So, yeah, no, they came with a lot. But no, what Trader Rehab is going to be, guys, it's going to be a podcast-like show where you can call in And if you're struggling as a trader, you can call in and talk to me and maybe another trader, and we'll record the whole thing. It'll be like a podcast. And you know, if you need help with your trading, you can tell us your trading problems and tell us your trading issues, and we can give you realistic advice on, you know, what we think would help your trading. It'll be a fun kind of podcast-like experience where traders call in, we give them advice, you know, kind of like a call-in podcast show type of thing. That's what it's going to be. And I think it'll be a good idea. I think it'll be a dope show. We need 2 more subscribers, guys, for Trader Rehab. 2 more. So, hey. Again, I don't mean to spam my link there, but go sub. There's the link. No, it's not going to be live, Rice, just because some people could get on the show and say a bunch of curse words and try to get me in trouble, which I'm sure they probably would. So we would have to do it pre-recorded and then upload it like once or twice a week. You know what I mean? Alright, but that should help us hit that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we got 100 subs for Trader Rehab. Nice. Y'all hit that subscribe button just in case. But thank you guys. Appreciate the support for sure. Yeah, we got over 100 now. Nice. Okay, so... Hey, thank you, D Brown. Thank you, guys. But it should be a fun show. I'm excited for it. I think it's a good idea, and you know, I think it'll work. Like I said, we're probably gonna have some big channels that decide to conveniently come out with a similar thing just because they're copying. But you guys know who the real one was with it. What else is moving, guys? Hey, my man, Daniel. Hey, thank you, brother. My man, thank you, dude. Appreciate the support, bro. Hey, and like I said, y'all hit the subscribe button. Easiest way to help support the channel is hit the subscribe button here, guys. AMC is still consolidating here. ASXC, guys, is just ripping up here. Look how strong this is. Hey, thank you, Richard. My man, thank you, bro. Yeah. Email is beginnertrading@gmail.com. Beach Street is what it is. Just email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. Yeah, EXPR is just riding with AMC. So EXPR, COS, BlackBerry, they all kind of go up with AMC most of the time, and GameStop. So with GameStop and AMC pushing up, those usually going to run up with it to a certain extent. Man, And ASXS is just not even turning around, guys. This thing is just ripping up. Did they ever let buy-in on Crex here? KTRA still struggling. I'm still looking at ASXC here. Alright, so AMC's up to 1880s here. Let me know if you guys see anything with really good volume. I see EXPR kind of pushing up here. Wait. Did I get more donations? Did I miss a donation, guys? If I did, I'm sorry. Did I miss a donation here? I'm seeing it in chat revenue. I see it up. If I missed a donation, guys, I'm sorry. If you sent me a donation today and I missed it, I'm sorry. I'm scalping. Right now, I'm scalping ASXC. Or ASXC. So we're scalping this. We're in with 150 shares. But we're green. This is when we can break highs here. I just don't want to see it get rejected. Maybe if it rejects and pulls back, I'll buy some more. But there's 64s. Sorry, I was going to change the music and I just didn't. Again, maybe I'll add some more in the pullback. Maybe, like, here's the pullback level, though. Also, guys, if you want to help support the channel, go check out TopStep. TopStep funds traders in futures and Forex. And so if you prove you're profitable, they're going to give you a demo account. If you can hit their profit target while following the rest of their rules in the demo account, then they fund you the same amount as that account, which ranges from $30K for the base one, which is $120 for the first month if you use my 20% off link, all the way up to over $100,000, which are obviously going to be more expensive as well. But there's an 80% profit split once you are funded. And so if you make $1,000 net on these funded accounts, then you keep 800, they keep 200 with an 80% split. Since they're funding you that money, they're regulated here in the US and they paid out millions this year and last year in 2020. They funded over 6,000 traders last year and they're regulated here in the US. And so if you want to check out TopStep and try to get funded in the futures or Forex market, which again has no PDT rule, I'll post this link here. It's a really dope way to trade and it's something that's good if you're trying to learn futures or Forex.
Again, we're going to add to this. If you're trying to learn futures or Forex, I think Top Step is a really dope way to do it because it'll kind of teach you how to trade under pressure in these markets. Here's Top Step right here, and this is the account. You see you can buy market, buy bid, sell the ash, just like anything else in stocks. The only difference is the sizing, but when we trade this, we're trading the SPY here. We're trading the S&P 500. So we're trading that, and it's volatile today, but it works really well, you know, and it's a fun way to trade. And if you want to check it out, of course, I'm biased in their favor because I get a commission if you sign up through me. But if you want to check out Top Step, help support your boy here, here's the link. You can check it out. So we added to another 75 share position. I'm about to have to close the stream down in a second, guys. So I apologize. But we're going to have to close it down pretty soon. Like I said, I'm on vacation with my family at the beach. And here's the Top Step link if you want to check it out. We'll post it, pin it to the top of the page. You can also go check out Webull if you want to help support us. If you open up an account on Webull, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. There's 0 commissions on Webull, free paper trading, and just a really dope platform if you're learning because you can, again, there's free paper trading. So if you're new, you can kind of learn how to trade without pressure. You get free stocks just for signing up. It's a pretty easy sell. Here's the link if you want to check it out. Again, we're going to buy a little bit more here, trying to take a little bit of a swing here for ASXC. And then after this trade, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, team, after we balance out our push-ups. 100 subs just like that. I've been fighting to get 40 for my meditation channel. Hey, y'all go sub to Maylot's channel. Help her get her 40 subs. You know, go sub to Maylot's channel. I don't know where your link is, but hey, I'll post it for you. I'll get you your 40 subs. Y'all go help her, or him or her, whoever it is, get the 40 subs. Here's the link. Let me help you out real quick. I don't know where it went, but hey, y'all help her get the subs. Or wherever the meditation channel is. You know. Yeah, I know, I'm almost done. Yeah, well, it just takes time a lot. So, like, I should you said 100 subs just like that. I've been fighting to get 40 for my meditation channel. It takes time. Like, the first 100, the first 1,000 are really the hardest to get. But once you break 1,000 subs and you're uploading regular content that gets views, then growing's pretty easy on YouTube. You just got to kind of keep uploading and, you know, figure out what your viewers want to see and then just give them whatever they want to see, you know. There's 260s. Nice. Let's get this break and push. But it's snowball, so like once you get really good, once you get over 1,000 subs, all right, there we go. We just took half off. We're holding 125 left. Let's see what we get. There's 61s. We're going to get out here so I can do my push-ups while I'm just sitting in this position, and hopefully it does it well, but we're just going to leave 50 shares. We'll set a stop loss at like 53. And then we'll go ahead and do our push-ups because we got to go in a second, guys. I hope you guys understand. I'm on vacation with my family right now, so we're not going to be able to stay in this forever. Let's go ahead and make a stop loss here. We'll make it at 250. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, 250 just to be safe. Alright, so there's our stop right there. We'll take that. Alright, and we'll see what happens. We're going to be green in this trade no matter what. We're up about 50 bucks today. It's another small day, but AMC is doing great. So, you know, we're watching that, guys. Alright, so let me go ahead and do my sit-ups. How many we got to do today? We got some sit-ups. We made more than I thought we did. We got 32. Did I miss a big donation or something today, guys? Did I miss something, team? I know we got a lot of subs. Maybe it's different. I don't know. Yeah, you know how it is. Nah, I've been having to wear long sleeve shirts at the beach because I'm on antibiotics still. But yeah, let me go ahead and do this. We'll start doing these sit-ups and push-ups, and then I'm gonna have to pack up all this stuff out of here. So let me go do this real quick. All right, guys. Wait, Carol, are you in the bathroom? Okay, I got to turn the camera so I can do my push-ups. All right, so just don't come out naked. Does that work? Oh, wait. No, I get it. Here. Does that work? Yeah. All right, we got how many push-ups we got to do today? We have about 44 push-ups, but that's okay. We'll do about 44. All right, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Alright. Alright, that should balance me out for the day with regards to push-ups and sit-ups. Alright, guys. So, that should balance me out for the day, guys. But yeah, we're going to just get out of this. I got to go. So, all right, we're out. We made 10 bucks. We're up about 50 bucks on the day, so we'll take it. Small day. But hey, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go check out Benzinga as well. Benzinga is a really cool platform. Great scans on Benzinga. I'll post this link here if you want to check it out. Really cool scans. And yeah, it allows you to do a lot of great stuff. Most of the stocks that I made money today with and traded today are from Benzinga. They're Benzinga stocks that Benzinga showed on the scanners. Just really helpful in finding these stocks to trade, guys. So if you want to check it out, here's the link. Help support the channel. And yeah, good luck, guys. Love you all. Have a good day. We'll see you guys later. Be careful, and have a good day, guys. We'll see what happens.